Alright, hello everybody. Thought I'd start the stream a little bit early today because we got a lot of ground to cover, a lot of story to get through. And it's good to be back on Final Fantasy on YouTube. Started here and wanted to come back here. I know I've done my series between both this and Twitch, but from here on out it's going to be here right on YouTube. I also have the other parts here up as a playlist, so if you want to still see through the beginnings for Shadowbringers, right ahead. This time we left off, we defeated the second dungeon, and I think we're going on to what would be the first trial of the Shadowbringers expansion. Alright, let's get in there. And let's get started. Hey, Maxius. Yeah, I'm also on my alt character. We're doing Sage for the playthrough. That'd be kind of interesting. Let's get into it. This is going to be a pretty story heavy stuff because a lot of it's going to be just getting through stories. So some obviously spoilers and all that fun stuff. But you get to see also some gameplay, how it all looks. Yes. Oh, trust me, it's definitely my second favorite job now. Though I, obviously by my current gear, I main a white mage, so. But my alt's gonna be a sage. Alright, where am I going here? Also, I'll probably be doing the playthrough with the trusts. Since, trying to wait around for a party and dealing with all that stuff is not going to be a thing I want to deal with right now. Alright. Visiting to the No Moo. With our enemies fast approaching, as time is of the essence. We need to accomplish our mission in all possible haste. Of the two remaining bearers of the relic, the No Moo are nearer. We shall seek out them next. Among the Fae folk, they bear a distinction for having abided in these lands since before the flood, and they're friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whatsoever have I called upon them. Indeed, they are a source of much knowledge, and I have acquired in my time here. The path leads us to my dwelling. Let us be away. Alright. What random mount shall we get this time? I think I also probably eventually got to do some Sage. Yeah. Sage side quest stuff, but I'll get there. That, and we also will have the role quest that we got to finish too. So sometime, maybe not today, maybe when I have a chance to be on longer, we'll do some Sage side questing and also get the role quest done too while continuing the story. Again, it's still good to be back. Feels so slow on my mounts. Yes, I still have no ether currents. I have no mount speed or anything else yet, so I said it was mostly an MSQ playthrough. Oh yeah, I've had this alt for a while. This is actually technically my first time I created a female character. As you can see the resemblance to my main character. Past yonder cliff lies Plain Enna, home of the No Moo. The others have gone ahead and scouted the way. Come, let us follow. Looks like they got a little bit of a quest here I didn't just finish. What's this about? Unless it was something I missed. On occasion, 300 years, they found rubber. Yeah, okay. This side story stuff. Like, Time War Chronicles, basically books. Oh yeah, let me see. Social Free Company. Oh, the Sassafras is on. But, yeah, Maxius, you're still here. Alright, what was this little side quest? This might have been one I took for, you need to write current. Oh, there you are. Well, certainly a lot of new things today. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. Come on. Yeah, it's cool. Oh yeah, I gotta remember, I can get aggroed now. It's gonna be interesting to see how things change now that they did that new thing with the MSQ. I think you get predetermined like NPCs for depending upon where you go now. So. And again, I'm also trying to showcase this at the highest resolution and decent and my graphics thing is all maxed out, so kind of interesting to see what happens. You know, all this gameplay from here, and then when we get that graphics update coming with the next expansion or so, how things look so different. Will it look so different? Okay. Yeah, mortal plane, all that fun stuff. Okay. No flying to dream. Well, it makes you have to. Yeah, no flying makes you definitely have to appreciate the landscape. Oh yeah, that was for ether thing. Okay, we're not flying on you or riding on you. Yeah, fine, we'll do the DBZ cloud. Yeah, regular speed and not flying, you know, get a chance. Like I said, you just kind of forget all the different landscape features because you're just flying and zipping to place or warping around all the time. Oh wow, look at all the map I still haven't uncovered yet. Oh. Can't forget. I don't think anything will really kill me out here, considering I think probably as leveled as any like field creatures still. But I'm definitely going to continue this. I'm going to try at least keep going, working through a story once a week, along with my Nuzlocke for Pokemon. Because this is what I originally started my channel for in the first place. And you know, my Final Fantasy Cat Girl as the as my icon. I guess you could say, let's say lost along the way, just Tried out a lot of things, everything else. But my dream is to definitely finish the story. All right, early on, Jay. What does Taoist have it for me? That the past strikes thee as God, protect the presumptuous. Tis because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, to whose amidst strived the city of Volbart. 'Twas only when the froth came in the wake of the flood that the settlement was drowned. We stand now upon the former outskirts, grazing land so where the shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fey folk for so altering the land. The blame for rightly with their light, and force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world that should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greatest regret. Yet, in spite of all that tragedy, which surrounds me, full glad am I for chance to be here. Yeah, keep mincing Hurrionji's speech. Twist his hands, which brought together the warriors of darkness, him and Philia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even when there is no eighth umbral calamity to forestall, it seems only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Oh, right, I say. Though such words I ill conceive the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of these worlds than I can choose to stop breathing. And thus I do labor, for those who we have lost and those we can yet save. The coming struggle promises to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt but that we shall prevail. Ah, mortals, just as we thought. Hast thou business with us? Business, ha! Nothing so boring. We smelled you coming. And now we come to play. They don't appear to be pixies of Leda Lar. My apologies, but we are in some haste. Mayhaps another day. Oh, in some haste are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Tee-hee-hee. Teleportation magic for mercy. We were not sent far off our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, then most assuredly repeat that trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloak, it's called. 'Tis most ingenious magic, which renders us one invisible from the Fey folk. Abide briefly. Mischievous pixies. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. under his aegis, thou art makest thy way to past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempered to employ mounts, as the only serves to give thy presence away. I shall enchant the bonding once more. Okay. So basically gotta... Where am I supposed to be going here? No, leave me alone. You shall not stop me. Little fey folk. Of course, that thing might want to try and stop me. Okay, I'm here. So let's just take that off. I don't see... Oh, what? Eh. Thought I did that. Of course, haha, better luck next time. Okay, did it break because the monster was attacking me? Yeah, I know. Okay. Be my luck that the newest update broke the quest. Okay, yes. Okay. That was weird. Try avoiding attacking monsters this time, maybe? No idea what happened there. Okay, there's the destination. There. I don't know why I didn't do that the first time around. I should probably put cat. You know what? Tired of you monsters. Pew pew pew. I assume you're right behind us. What took you so long? Well, you know, pixies and stuff. I see, yes. I say that, valid excuse for lateness. You're hereby forgiven. In other good news, the Numo village lies just ahead of here. We enter as soon as Urianji, designs to join us. Mortals! Mortals are here! Lots of them! Thought you said New Mo were men's best friend. Poor thing was besides itself with fear. 'Tis besides itself perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. To have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder Waydark Trainee. We has been a while. Pray forgive my bereavement, but time is again out against us. We come to borrow the stone scepter of the New Mo. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Legahar? That's unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you. If the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our fake cousins, we New Mo have called these lands our home since the time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by the light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would be in vain. Don't worry, we'll defeat Titania. But then you'll only become another light warden. It changes nothing. Honor Elder, pray believe me when I say that this woman possesses not only the strength required to vanquish the king, but something still more valuable, the means to reset the resulting corruption. Indeed, she has already laid low the light warden of the Lakeland, and with all what else are coming to the influence of its light. She yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but she harbors the self-same desire to see the Sin Eaters eliminated as we do. Would this not lend us thy hand, that we may see the beloved home restored to its former glory? You have always done right by us, Oriange. If you have placed your faith in this woman, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more to be rid of the Sin Eaters. But that as it may, it is not a desire to be made lightly. We require time to liberate, and turn to the moons, perhaps. We don't have a turn to the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Immemorial Army. Elder, given all that's at stake, I cannot well expect thee to simply roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now, a powerful foe doth near, and I fear we must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberation, and thou must fetch us a scepter with its ill yet time to come. Roll over, fetch, You know full well not to give us a great pleasure that is to render aid to men. You know full well yet you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair, I tell you. It happens. In happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Volbert fell, however, we have been starved of men's patronage, and so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such earnest entries. Very well, Oriange. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here for a while and bestow upon your patronage. As an arrangement agreeable? I know, play fetch. Will you offer your patronage to our people too? Yes. Let's see. Perhaps you can begin with Marin Osa. They are one of our foremost artisans, and held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Albert. With the Knights gone, however, Marsa Osa has no opportunity to put their skills to use. They'll be overjoyed for your patronage. One 1,182, 1,183, 1,184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? Who? What? Where? Wait. You're immortal. Huzzah! Huzzah! Well met. Yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that threaten to fall apart and critical junctions in battle? If you answer yes, you come to the right in the moo. I will restore your equipment in pristine condition, and for payment for a pair of mossy fungus legs. Mossy fungus roams just outside the cave. Please, give us their legs, and your patronage to me. Alright, I guess back out here to go kill some things. Oh, I should probably tune to the ether, right? Yeah, these caves are always so colorful. Mushroom caves, but I was always thinking we were going to do more with the new Mao, and we never did. Alright, let's kill some things. Right. Where I'm strong enough to kill things. And then again, this for a healer, this is one of the perfect solo healing jobs. I attack, I heal myself. I attack and heal myself. Man, I definitely can't wait till they show up the full kit, though. Alright, well that was easy enough. Ooh, Bennu mount. Guess maybe show off some mounts while we're running back and forth. Let's have it set to random, so... My computer's like, I don't like this. You're doing okay over there. I swear, I play like any other game that's even more newer and stuff like that too. That computer's fine. Play this game, it's like, ree. Ah, you returned. And with the moss fungus legs, I hope. They are tools for my trade. Lest you wonder, used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. 2. He said 2. Huzzah! 2 mossy fungus legs, as befits the work. To have neither more or nor less expected to, expect of us what we can provide. There's no greater joy. You see, this there be an honor in tasks. Then we must receive precisely what it is that it's worth. Too little means you belittle our abilities. Too much means you question our integrity. You give me a fitting payment, and now my services are at your disposal. I shall begin to inspect your equipment. Not really much equipment. I'm wearing like jeans and a t-shirt right now. Well, not really a t-shirt. I see. No, I must ask for a small fee for the materials. I am pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. My repairs are complimentary, and the coin, and here's the coin that you must pay me with when you desire to have the work done. Many thanks for your patronage. Oh, and if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest he is Gilf yonder. Judging from your equipment as plain you're no stranger to battle, I believe Gilf will have something to offer you. To have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If you please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove all noxious mushrooms that grow around our cave. Flame spores, they are called. We would tend to them with magic, except they leave us behind a harmful ash. And there's no choice but to pluck them one by one. Now, we'd be curious as to what I have to offer. I am privy to wares that will aid you in your travels, and in exchange for fitting payment, I'll give you my choice items. Yes, let's do a bunch of fetch quests before we can get places. Yeah, definitely very magical. Well, Gagully hasn't fully gone native yet, so she doesn't have any like other outfits. I think it's up here. Right. Yep, there we go. Alright, where is this one? Is that it? Or no? Oh, is this gonna have to be one I have to like... Oh, no, there it is. I was gonna say I have to climb all over the place. Right, I picked your mushrooms. Now what do you want from me? You've already moved the flame spores? How very quick you are. Oh, but you perchance searched the western entrance as well, until that more cropped up in that area. Seriously? I spoke the last flame spore. You sent to gaze upon from the entrance. Hello, Minfilia. I wasn't spying you or anything. I just finished my tasks and I should go report back. You go, yeah, thick boy. Oh yeah. I go. I have this mount, but I'm not even in that area yet. Pretty sure it's the Endwalker mount. Ah, you returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Excellent. No more poisonous spores to irritate our noses. A little while at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again, it reminds me of the old days. Fair enough days. Would carry me my wares and to the castle to offer exchange for men's patronage. Back in the castle wasn't called Lea Gaha. The Vilbertians built it, and they named it Grenay Lich. Oh god, these names. It was their last bastion and struggle against the Sin Eaters. And now they're gone, all of them, noble knights and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you have earned. If you desire anything else I possess, I would gladly offer them to you for a fitting price, of course. No wonder it has a better ring than I got. Now, will you offer your patrons to anyone else I would consider Wade Lad? No more, please. They've been under the weather lately, and a chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up. Alright, let's see. That might actually be better. Let's see. It's hard to tell. Yes, a slightly better ring. Alright, wait, lad, what do you want? Oh, at least you get free ethereal tickets. What? You would be my patron? But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it I can't make my arcane wares. Who are the lawless ones? They're Numo like us, except they turn their backs on our values. Curs without honor they are. They refuse to work and instead spend all their time killerventing and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you can take my ink back from those villains? If you do, I will consider your patronage. And in the way of my services, I will make you something very special. And excuse me, Kagali, but I couldn't help over here. You mean to undertake this task? Will you not let me accompany you? I will learn from you and help in what little ways I can. Alright, come on, I'm in, Philia. Thank you so much. Lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. They took many vials of ink, and would be grateful if you could bring as many back as possible. Let's get, come on. Alright, what mount shall we get this time? Well. Let's ride a behemoth. I'll need to eventually uncover the rest of this map anyways. Yeah, I'll have to have something stone after. Not like I'm going to be using any port chocobos. Oh yeah, I forgot it's constantly daylight right now because of the Sin Eater's presence. I should probably go hit that crystal real quick. Oh yeah, these guys. Don't worry, I'll eventually talk to you guys too. I think they're the ones that hold the next part. Oh, now back to the Shadowbringers mount. Actually, almost got already, at least the main part's uncovered. Probably uncover everything before I leave again. Oh yeah, I gotta get through the pork seas and everything else too. Okay. Trying not to fight a bunch of stuff that I don't need to. Father Color's chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with Numo. They looked nothing too friendly. If Dankard were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. I'll find the ink at all the ink I can and come back outside. See you shortly, Kaguli. And let's go in and rescue her. Little annoyance. Nothing can stop a great sage. Oh, compared to my level 91 on my main classes, I feel so weak still. If there's any way to avoid you. I'm trying to avoid, you know, battles I don't have to fight. Okay, looks like we got two of them that want to fight, huh? Oh, they haven't broke my shield yet? Oh, there they go. See, the more they break my shield, then I can just get a nice little spell to do an AoE damage. And heal back pretty much everything they attacked before. Oh, another Numo? Seriously? I need to just keep coming out of the woodwork. Alright. Seriously, I just don't want nothing to do with you guys. Alright, we're just gonna bolt and grab everything I can and then take on ones I have to. Can't catch me up here. From now on, I'll be in this cave all day just fighting them. Alright, that one's up okay, all the stairs. Hello. Okay, looks like I got no choice. Let's fight this one. Stop hitting me. Really? Oh. Well, you got a big AoE there. Alright. Trust me, I swear this is all not just fetch quests for the story. In fact, we should be coming up to some voice dialogue and some actually more semi-epic cutscenes, I would think. Oh, let's grab it, let's grab it, let's grab it, grab it. Ah! Come on, guys. Seriously? Stop. Okay, well. Alright, last one. Alright, we're taking them out. We're just getting out of here. Or we'll just do it nice and easy. Just aggro everything in the cave. Alright, Menfilio, what kind of haul did you get?
Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
I see you use daggers.
Thancred taught me, but I'm still a novice. The Menfilius before me battled Sin-Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps.
Okay.
I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me. Because I'm not her. I'm not his Menfilia. Once, we journeyed to Nabatha together, to the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him, nothing I can offer but my presence, though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you, because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something, or bring you to someone, or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach. What is that?
Why? Why did you imprison us? Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair.
Yeah.
Come and play with us.
No, I'm not gonna play with you.
It came from the castle. This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Numo. I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
I forgot now to Titania was. It's unfair. It's unfair. When you're on a large mount like this, you tend not to notice the distance when falling. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how soon trial fight comes up after this. Actually, I wondered, they make this trial also done by NPCs. I can't remember how far they allowed the whole MSQ to be pretty much soloed now. Back to Namu. Okay, am I done with all the fetch quests, please? Why am I running? So I hit that quest marker thing anyways. Right, I got your ink. Mercy, Your Majesty, we had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, it's you, my ink. Were you able to retrieve it? Aha, yes. This is the ink. And almost all of it, too. When our king spoke to me, my days went from bad to worse. But thanks to you, it's simply bad again. What? You had a vision, too? Oh, woe was us. Ordinarily, we would live being turned into sin eater. Ordinarily, when the living beings return to sin eaters, it loses everything about his mind that defines it. However, a king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests into a desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal and invades our consciousness. For a long time, we ignored it. But we can't do so forever. Oh, forgive me. I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked. So I'll give you the service I promised. Ahem. Nothing up my sleeve, and voila! May it serve you well. Okay. Oh, never mind. That's for something else. Okay. The Elder's Answer. Ah, there's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention the Elder Wade Art. Returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they have tidings for you. So many side quests. I'll see a blue one yet, so I don't know if there's any flying ones here yet. Ah, there you are. I am informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, if you'll be pleased to hear, we come to this decision regarding the scepter. And if you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Before we begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on other matters of the Stone Scepter, during our deliberation, we were forced to concede that we had never had the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from the torment. In light of this, they decided to entrust you with their fate to you. Take it, the Stone Scepter of the Namu. This makes 3 relics. One more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. You continue your quest. Allow me to enlighten you in regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name but a title bestowed upon the chosen leader of the Pixies by grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilmeg's founding, arose as a ruler of all Fae folk to bring order to our righteous kind. In our turn, we Fae folk render our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, and our king might further empowered. Although they are become a sin eater, their power remains unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear. Is there anything else we should know? Anything else? That you feel unready for the challenge, and none here blame you for it. You're welcome to remain among us for a little while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows what I will come up with next if I had the chance. We'll see that you're comfortable, and of course, do all of our power to make you feel at home. Oi! Honestly, I look away for a moment, and every fairy and her knuckles try and steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling, mine. Do you hear? Not yours, not Fruja's, not anyone who so makes thinks about trying to seduce her. Will wish they hadn't. A fine relic is a pair of shoes of raw crystal. They are held in the Amuro safekeeping at the settlement. It is rather mentioned that these Amuro are unlike those who henceforth encounter. Owing to particular evolution, they're capable of speech and thus might negotiate with them as we have with the Fae folk. Though it saddens us to see you leave, I wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Woldafor, seek out the largest of the Amuro. His name is Seto. He is her leader and bearer of the relic. Alright, to the Amuro. Really, just one? Well, fine, we'll let her along on a Loch Ness monster. Oh yeah, share fates. Oh yeah, I haven't technically unlocked that yet. Alright. Well, time to find... Don't remember where the big one is. Ooh. One of the currents over here. Alright, and where was the big guy again? Oh, there it is. Enormous Amuro. Enormous Amuro slumbers peacefully. What do you say, Seto? Arbert? Oh, forgive me. I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you all right? You desire the crystal shoes, that you may confront the Light Warden? No, no, you mustn't think of such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the Light's corruption, as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly and return whence you came. While I appreciate your concern, we had no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come, my friends. Let us leave him with his thoughts. Tis hard to fair a chance in the mind of who means well that... what? Tis hard by far to change the minds of they who mean well than those who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. I don't think any of us do. It's little wonder. 'Tis the first time thou has set foot here. Thou behooved you all to learn something of nature of this community. I think there's no surly way to speak with its members. And such so you will come to understand Seto's reason for refusing us, and I hope gain an insight on how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid you seek out the Amuro and make yourselves known unto them, and a gentle touch shall suffice by way of a greeting. All right. What shall you have me do now? Gotcha, go talk to all the Amuro. Rispa. Well now, it's not often that we have a visitor of men, much less unglamored one. What brings you so far from your own kind? Oh. I actually gotta pet them. Pet the birdies. How long has it been since I last felt man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Albert, a noble and valiant soul. But like those so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he long departed, I remember the land that I remained in this land out of respect for his memory. Alright, gotta keep petting Amuro. Ah, that tickles enough. I never had a master, nor am I accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amuro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts, but then the mage Ronka gave us a gift of intelligence, and that we may better serve our masters. After that empire fell, those who were gifted eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of the ancestors in us. If we long enough among men, the seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us, among other things. So it was with me. I thought I never had a master, as I told you. Nimbus. Pet all of them, whether they like it or not. Gah, what's happening? Why am I being patted? It's so wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attention of men. Your kind are loath to come here for fear of the Fey folk. But then we are Fey folk too. When the first we made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. 'Tis easy to forget sometimes. Orionje. Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amuro, I take it. Then thou canst not choose but to see an intense and abiding love that they bear for men. It is our concern of our welfare, not scorn, that Seto seekest to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confront their king we must, and to that end we must need to have the crystal shoes. Higoli, I must prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private. The task of slaying a light warden will ultimately be thine, and thee, I believe, will be his worrisome most. Tell him of the many great deeds spoken in earnest. Thy words may yet move to change his mind. You have spoken with my brethren, and you see it's not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore, none of us can. Whose ones that would have placed gentle hands on us, even once filled our hearts with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. But this is something I must do. What am I to make of such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor will you do so compel the Fey folk to change. In order to obtain the other relic, you must already have paid the due price, not more of its owed. Why would you then risk it all to face our fallen king? No, to do what we always do, to save the world. What did you say? The very words, could they be mere coincidence? Very well. May you believe what you say, but we shall see you have the strength to do so. Seniors have been prowling in the areas of late. Prove yourselves against them, and I'll consider giving you the relic. See that you are prepared then, and meet me in the clearing to the east. There I'll lure out the fiends, and there you must slay them. Time to run on a griffin. Ooh, Sin Eater time. Long time since I've seen one of them. Alright, Seto. What you got? I use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters, as once I did when hunting with an old friend. A feeble cry, a ravenous, a mighty roar for territorial, I still remember the trick. Well, come, we begin at your signal. Ready, very well. Ooh. That all they had? Oh, okay. It'll just be easier just to tap one, maybe. Yep. Nothing a sage can't handle. Still debating if I want to eventually main this or not. Alright, Seto. Killed a bunch of Sin Eaters for you. Made short work of those creatures. I will not deny it. I have seen enough. Let's return to Waldorf. How do we pronounce that name? Oh, just leave me alone, you weakling creatures. By the ease of which you slew those Sin Eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require some time to think. If you should be willing, there is a favor I would ask of you. This is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale. A while ago, I fought sin eaters who had wandered into Ilmeg. In the heat of battle, I dropped their prized possession, a medallion. Of all places that it should have fallen, was a long mirror lake. We Amuro are not fond of water, and we certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Fruta, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than to return it to me. I had to spare retrieving my treasure, but I have seen that you are capable and perhaps will be able to find it. Whether I ponder your request for the shoes, I will not. Will you not go search for my medallion? If it should elude even you, I'll accept it as gone forever. It's fetch quest time. It's probably one to eat the right ones. Probably just take that along the way. Yep. Okay. Well, that one's over here. Guess we'll run down and around and jump into the lake. Alright, Amuro tracks. Oh, perfect. It's probably lead me where I had to have to way go anyways. Partly eaten foliage. Gonna leave me alone now? Yeah. But geez, it keeps going. Keep finding clues. He's always gonna lead me to where I need to go. Look, it's the Amuro. Are you seriously gonna fight me all the way to the end here? Okay, go away. Thank you. Gasp. The young Amuro regards you with wary eyes. Sandman sent me. I'm like standing in its fluff. Sandman, you mean the other fellow who can talk? I had no idea there was others like me. Well now, a whole settlement of talking Amuro. That must be the place you wanted me to show me. My name is Tantala. My master was a traveling merchant. One day I discovered that I could speak. I was so happy that I thought my master would be happy too, but when I spoke to him, he looked at me as he'd seen a ghost and abandoned me. Since that day, I've been wandering the lands myself. I had heard of Ilmeg, and I thought it would be nice to see. But it seems the idea wasn't my own at all. This settlement, Dorf, sounds like a nice place, but I don't want to live there. I've been all alone for a long while, and I feel comfortable around others. I don't feel comfortable around others. Okay. Alright, need more of a overarching plot line. Into the water we go. Oh. Ow. And don't ask me how a cheetah-like creature just kind of chills underwater with me. Alright, so the medallion thingy should be in the church. Yep. Alright, there we go. Well, that was easy. Now remember though that I'm kind of stuck until I get back to the shore. Where's the quickest shoreline? Guess we'll head that way. Should probably just be quicker to do it underwater with a mount. And then just kind of... to the shore. You know, I should probably just put this as my main mount right now, because it does still have that extra speed. Yeah, in fact, I get to a more safe spot, I'll probably just slap this on so we can just use this. There we go. Ah, you returned. How fares your search? Here's your medallion.
Ah, my medallion! You found it! Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again, when I was young. In those days, I could not speak, but we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure, fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy. His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
Ardbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood, him and his comrades. Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help, It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
Yeah, I'm sure Robert knows how you feel.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due, perhaps, to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Has something happened at Lida Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Ilmeg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught. As thou sayest.
Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No, Midfelia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Right, anyways. Forgive me. It seems my indecision has cost you precious time. But I am convinced now. Convinced that you will triumph. To the south you'll find the bridge to Liagan. As a bearer of the four relics, the gate castle will open to you. What? No, we're going on this mount. Speed. Ooh. Probably go touch this thing. Alright. Trying not to attract every monster along the way. Ah, there's the gate. What? Oh, those little green gliders. No, they're standing guard. Ooh, current. Oh no, wrong mount. Okay, looks like we're ready for the trial fight, I think. The gate has recognized that you bear all 4 relics. The seal is broken. All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania. And being a brief reason and mercy. I'm sure it'll be a ferocious battle, but if anyone's to bring the end to our king's torment, it is you. Yet know this, my adorable sapling. Though we Fae folk may appear to live unfettered lives, there's still laws that bind us. The task back as much as taken, to create as much as destroyed, and to give as much as received. In all things, balance must be preserved, and the same will be asked of you. But worry not, come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side. Alright, the Dancing Plague. I think we still have to do that normally, right? Yeah, I think they're only going to do dungeons right now, so... Alright, well, let's hope we get a good group. Okay, what emotes do I have here? Okay, water flood, clutch head. Ah, no, gotta wait for a party. No, I look worried. Okay. Well, at least I'm a healer, so the queue shouldn't be too long. Yep, there we go. Alright. Now I'm tasked to keep some random people alive for a bit. Come on, DPS. No. Might as well say hi to everybody. Hi, hi. It sounds like I want out. Abort mission. Not so much time lost, so much left undone. I know where her audio went there. Must make up for what must be getting to play with you.
Come and play! For the night is bright and you can sleep when you're dead.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, then we just have to stand in. Okay, the puddles. Yeah. So used to the.
When you play with fire.
Oop, wrong button there. I wonder if they're gonna realize I'm not really a noob.
Look at this cramped old castle. Let's clean.
Ah, this brings back memories. Just keep tacking, just keep tacking. I don't remember where my raise here is. It's usually Mustard Seed we take down first. Oh, they're too close. I don't think it matters as much here, but I'm just still remembering the extreme battle of this one. Bigger is better. Alright. Try and not kill the party. That's my main goal in this. Yeah, we don't get the brambles here. Okay. Oh dear, this. That wasn't too bad. That was gonna be much worse. But of course, like I said, I've done this normal mode in like ever. Oh, one spread. Oh, this song is stuck in my head so much. Oh god. That stung a bit. We haven't even hit a next limit break yet. I'm gonna do some normal regular AoE healing for a second. There we go.
We can play no more.
Yes, we brought back the night. There's only one left. You get a chance to calm anybody.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak. The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose. For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king. The way into the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place. However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us, never again to live as men do. My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue. To strive for a dream you will never see, to sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden, that is the beauty of your kind. Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead. Kinla, Ilichla, Ilmek, Okbra. Now, shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
Confound it! How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
How in the seven hells?
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Minfilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
I won't return to your maw. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life? If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
Look! The sky! She's done it. The Warrior of Darkness has triumphed.
General? What are our orders? What do we do?
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the Warrior of Darkness.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive! Are you deaf? I said...
Axla Orwain!
Axla Orwain! What's happening? Water? That wasn't there before. Ah!
Orwa'i Kansasi, Orwa'i Kinsi.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it! General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
All who stand with the Warrior of Darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
I
Now, that was
see.
kind of fun.
Well, it's a good thing Fair all volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
We are grateful for your timely aid, Feaul, or should I say, your majesty.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wished to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Ilmeg. By this law, we shall lend you our strength, in return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
Yeah, what about our pact?
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side. Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you. Treat them as you would your Isnefis.
Here for a moment did I doubt that they would have triumphed over their foe. Yet the majesty of thine achievements delights me nonetheless. Now I haste return to Ilmeg, and we stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom, and averting the 8th umbral calamity. 'Tis but a pity we were not present to see the Fae folk put the Ilmorians to flight. 'Twas a sight to raise the spirits, I do assure thee. Ah, by the value allies must be proven, when the mood only takes them. Alright. Wheel's turn. Dagwood wishes to have a word with the hero. I knew that you could do it. And not only because of your blessing, you have a strength of your own will. A strength of strength of your own. And I've seen through many trials. With the warden defeated, I believe our work is done. It's time we go together, needless to say. To the bitter end, to the fate of 2 worlds being at stake, and all that. Now then, it's just we hurry back to the Crystarium. Much more may have happened while we were frolicking with the Fae folk. That Ranjik elected to pursue us makes us hope that the city will spare Imorian's attention, and I'll sooner see for myself. Besides, I believe it speaks for all of us when I say I had a belly full of Ilmeg, and let us be away before the fairies think to play with us again. Alright. Back to the Crystarium. We've got a quest to turn in down here. What one was that for? Oh, that was probably for the roll quest. Yep. Gulp, 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 gulp. There ain't nothing like a flagon of ale after a well-earned victory. Did you hit your head? Oh yes, and hard. That beast gave me a trouncing. Really exceeded my expectations, as did you, ha. Whatever you may call it, or whatever you just did, doing it helped us understand each other sure enough. I seen that you are a masterful fighter, and that you learned that I am as fearless as stone, and that so a fellowship is forged. And I'm sure you won't get yourself killed. I can tell you about the Sin Eater I'm after. The one so-called carnal virtues. Self-sin is a nasty piece of work. Each of the virtues looks like one of those fools who brought the flood upon us. But this one takes the worst of the bunch. Lamidi. Disgrace to all dwarven kind. Knowing that one of our own people was a warrior of light was bad enough, but Sofa Rustin being out there, looking at all dwarf like, well, I don't help. That doesn't help matter. Accursed thing. The concert elders, they don't want to live in the shame of Lamidi's sins no more. So they So the head of the council, the elders most elder, stay with me here, gave me this job. Hunt down Sophrosinus, slay it, and see that it does not keep sullying our good name. I'm our strongest warrior, so if anyone's going to do it, it has to be me. That's fine. I'm more than enough for a contest of might. The problem I might be having, though, is that Sophra Sin keeps healing itself and is, well, deeply annoying. I suppose it becomes Lament herself with some kind of a master of the arts. But healing is so powerful that no matter how hard you whack it, it just can't leave a scratch. To make matters worse, it also flies around, carefree as you please, resurrecting other sin eaters. We'll be up to our eyeballs in forever if we can't do something about those curative powers. That's where you come in, right? Lament does not deserve your scorn, you know. Listen, I know you have your own ways, and it's just fine. But whether you can care much for dwarven honor or not, you have to agree that a sin eater that can raise its fellows from the grave is a dangerous one to us all. As for Lament, you should know that being a dwarf is about respectful tradition. She never did, never. You might not have heard, but the tale says that Lament roamed the lands without her helm. She willingly showed her face to those who weren't kin. She knew full well that the dishonor to us all, and that she did it anyways. There's a part about being a doom unto this world. None of our faces were, not one of our taboos really, but generally frowned upon. And now she's back, face bare to the world, a sin eater. What could make a dwarf go so wrong? Aye, but I had it. But we have ale to drink and sin eaters to hunt. In that order. You've healed my body sure enough, but I will need a few more flagons to restore my vigor. And by a few, I mean 100. Come, find me later. Alright, that's part of that quest. Alright, on to finish up this little part of the main quest.
All seems well at the Crystarium.
Yes. Ylmor was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
And you are...
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations. As for my true identity, I am Emmett Selk, Ascian.
Gaius spoke of you. A native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle? Oh, it is truly, deeply infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining? Following the flood, the First had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink. And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining. Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met. But you had to come and ruin it all. Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters!
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased. As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthri and kill you all. But that's no different from what La Habrea did. And we all know how well that ended for him. And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach. Cooperation. I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once, might we not seek to find common ground? For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted. I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
And no worries, Maxius. Cooperation? He can't be serious, can he? Well, we've certainly been given much to ponder. First things first, we should report to the Exarch. You can run along, Gully. We are perfectly capable of handling this little task. In light of your recent exertions, I say you've earned a rest. Go on, take you off to your bed. We'll see you later, refreshed and ready for tomorrow. Alright. I didn't have a whole lot of time tonight, but we'll probably end it with this quest coming up. Rest assured, I'll try and, next time I stream this, I'll try and have a bit of a longer session. Like always, I'll have it scheduled, so that way we can be ready for it. I know. It is still a weekday. I still have to work my 9 to 5. Ah, welcome, miss. We've been expecting you. We'd like to find you laid out in your quarters. I hope you are to your liking. Will you be retiring now? Very good, miss. I bid you a pleasant evening. Yeah, sandwich baskets. Okay. Handwritten missive. Hope the past few days have been nothing overtaxing. Pray take your rest and recover.
From the Exarch, is it? With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. You probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed. Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around. A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history in the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emmett's Selk we should be concerned about. When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining. Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
Tell me about Seto.
What? What about Seto? What is there to say? He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big. And he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him. What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, who did, and also don't forget to put a like and subscribe, and ring that bell for when it will go live next. But and again, Maxis, I wish this was my 9 to 5, but I'm gonna need a few thousand more subscribers before that can happen. So we got a little ways to go before I can make this a permanent kind of thing, so. But yeah, the story is definitely getting really good, and I can't wait to relive a lot more of this coming up. So like I said, I'll try and schedule this again too, so. Alright, and everyone have a good night, and I will definitely see everybody in the next one. And there's also my links and everything else too.